Y'all, so we're getting ready to make the sugar spice butter, the DivineKuizine Sugar Spice butter for our blueberry brie bacon grilled cheese. Okay, so I wanted to use this. This is another way you can use one of my products, but the reason why I want to do this, because you know how you just put butter on top. This sandwich is kind of like sweet. It's kind of like got a sweet, because okay, so the brie is like creamy. Your brie is like a creamy, earthy cheese, right? And it's not a cheap cheese, it's kind of expensive. And then I have the bacon, which is gonna be salty. And then we have the blueberries, which are sweet, because we're gonna use a blueberry spread and some fresh blueberries, but you know that's kind of like a sweet, tart kind of combination. So on the top where we have the butter, I wanted to caramelize it with some of the DivineKuizine Sugar Spice. So that's my thought process behind it. So I'm gonna I have some softened butter. So we have some softened butter, and we're gonna take maybe like 1.5 teaspoons of a teaspoon. And we're gonna, and see, this is another way you can use that. And so with the sugar spice, you have your brown sugar, you have your cardamom, you have your cinnamon, you know, you have some of those earthy kind of sweet flavors, you know, like, just think of like when you do like, remember back in the day you would do sugar toast, you might put like brown sugar and cinnamon on it. You know, that's kind of the concept I'm going for on this bread. So that was really easy, just some spread. We have some DivineKuizine Sugar Spice, softened butter, mix it together, and there you have it. So I'm gonna be using sourdough for this. So I have some fresh sourdough here, and we're gonna cut this about an inch, like an inch. We're gonna cut it, so we're gonna cut it about an inch. So I just wanna, or a half an inch, but this is probably about an inch. But you can use any bread you want to, but I think sourdough is good for grilled cheeses. I really like sourdough bread for grilled cheeses. I haven't got into making my own sourdough. I do see people where they'll make, you know, their own sourdough. That's another level. I'm gonna cut another piece, because this one, you kind of want to make sure you get them the same size and thickness. And that one I kind of didn't get. Pretty much, they're not identical, but pretty close to identical. Okay, so here's our brie. It's a creamy cheese. It does have like a casing. It does have a casing on it. That just to keep the cheese together. It is edible. You can take it off, but it's better to pretty much keep it on, because it stays together more. And usually on charcuterie boards or anything like that, you would see it still with the rind on it. So like I said, it's a mild cheese. It's an earthy cheese. It's creamy. It's good. It pairs good, like how we're doing blueberries. It pairs good like with fruits. So like if you had figs or you had blueberries or any type of fruit or jam, it goes very well. Those two components go very well together. So we're gonna go ahead and start with sourdough breads here. We have some blueberry jam, because remember I said this is like a sweet, creamy, salty kind of sandwich. So we're gonna go ahead and spread some of the blueberry jam. Cheese, I really, really do like cheese. So we're going to cut it. I think I'm gonna cut it like this. Put cheese on here, like so. I'm gonna thin this one out a little bit, like so. Okay. We're gonna probably put like 4 on each piece of bread. So the bacon. So we're gonna go ahead and put, I just did 3 slices of bacon. Maybe I'll do it this way. Some fresh blueberries. So we're gonna go ahead and put the blueberries, you know, just to get even more of that freshness and that burst of tartness on this. And everything is very fresh. And if you had some mint, you could put fresh mint, but it's just an option. And then we're gonna go ahead and grill the sugar spice with our sugar spice butter. Okay, y'all, so I buttered this one side of it. And we're gonna go ahead and butter the other side of the bread that has the sugar spice, DivineKuizine Sugar Spice. DivineKuizine Sugar Spice as the butter on top of it, on top of the sandwich. I'm excited. So what I did is, how you seen us, we went ahead and we put it in the cast iron pan, but I also put it in the oven at 350, probably for about 15 minutes, just to kind of get the cheese to melt a little more. And it's gotten really crispy, so I can't wait to go in and taste. The bread, the sourdough bread is nice and crispy and crunchy. Then those blueberries, you get that burst of tartness kind of from like the blueberries. Remember I put fresh blueberries and then we put the blueberry jam on it. The brie is nice, it's creamy, it's real creamy. So you have this creamy texture. Then you have the DivineKuizine Sugar Spice on top of the crust of the bread. So you're getting some of that brown sugar caramelized taste. And then the bacon, you're getting some of the bacon with a little bit of saltiness. This is a level up grilled cheese sandwich. This is a must make. It's delicious, delicious, delicious. To get this recipe or any of the products, go to DivineKuizine.com. Love y'all, Shay.